Welcome to another episode of Beyond Rote. And what I want to do in this episode is talk a little bit about the four passages that we've covered up till now. A little bit about how to put them together in your mind, if that's something that you want to do. So just to recap, we had four passages from the Allemande. The first one was our introduction. Then we had bars 2 and 3. What's next? Finally, our last one. So, how can we think of these together as a group? The first thing that I was thinking about was the fact that we have downward movements and upward movements. This one is going down. Down, down. But now we go up. Up, 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 and then we go back down. We go really down. Lots of down, okay, and that one. And that kind of feels like the end of a spot, because now we hear a chord that we haven't heard yet. Our B flat dominant 7th chord to our deceptive cadence. That's a new spot, so here's where things start to get interesting. And if we just think back on those first three, we had down, we had up, and then we had down. So it kind of feels like, we had a nice thing. We had down, down, and then we went back up, up. So just hear that again. Down, we go down, and then we go up, and then I think we have this kind of passage. What is it exactly? Very high intensity, and then we go back down. Down, you can feel the downward energy, and then we feel this sense of finality here. And then we get into the interesting part. Now this part, we can call this the beginning of a development. So up to this point, we've got this kind of nice contained down, down, up, down section, and then the beginning of this kind of interesting development, which you remember we ended on this very interesting chord. So things are now starting to get interesting, new motifs. That's new, and the new ending on a new chord. Remember, we went from our tonic C minor to it becoming a 2 in the key of B flat. So here we're definitely going into new territory. One other thing I wanted to say about this was that we have a lot of very, what's the word? Smooth lines in this self-contained A section, but then when we get to the development section, we have some new and interesting jumps. If we remember here, for example, it's just all very smooth, and then it's very smooth again. Very smooth. I don't think there's a single leap, any of those. It's just up and down. Then here again, it's, I don't think it goes, really the main line doesn't go beyond those. But now, okay, that was interesting. We have jumps of a third and a fourth. Now here is the key moment that I think is a very special thing, and we can remember it because it's so special, this jump right here. You really have to feel that distance in this all the way here. Very, just completely unlike anything we've heard yet. That resolves in this very pleasant way. So that large, you can imagine it being this kind of big. It's big, it's majestic. Going back to our kind of more reserved character from the beginning. So if you think about those big patterns, the up, down, the contained down, up, down section, followed by moving into development, you're going to have a more better time. You're going to have a better time putting this together. So I'll just play it so far with what we've got, just to think about it here. That's the first chunk.